Here's a message to all the small businesses out there. I know this time is tough, especially if you rely on foot traffic for your business. If you're a restaurant, if you are a barbershop, a beauty salon, you're a DJ, you're a nightclub owner, you have businesses that rely on people coming in, and now people are home in response to the coronavirus. But there are three things you can do to help keep your business afloat during this time. The first is e commerce. It's simply stated, do you have something that you can sell online? Do you have something that you can digitize? For the beauty shop owner, have you always had that little special cream or something that all your customers love and you said, one of these days I'm going to bottle this up? For the restaurant, do you have a dessert that you've always said, everybody said, I wish you can ship that to me. I live out of state. I wish you can ship that to me. For the DJ, have you ever thought of hosting virtual events? For the nightclub owner, are there other things that you can do? And if you don't have a physical product, now is the time to commoditize your wisdom. So you have an expertise that people come to you for. So if you have an expertise, if you're an event planner, there are expertise that you have that you can leverage through webinars. But the key is commerce. The second thing is content. If you have a brick and mortar location or somewhere you have access to that's no longer getting foot traffic, that now becomes your content studio. Your full-time job now is a content creator. Most people are home. We're looking for content to consume. And who better to consume content from than trusted small businesses? So back to that restaurant example, we still want to see you cook. In fact, you can be an asset to us in showing us how we can make it through these tough times. For the DJs and the artists and all those folks that normally create gigs that people come to, virtual is your main option now. You can create content because folks are at home, but I still want to hear that jam. I still want to hear that mix. You can create an audience that's bigger than you've ever had because now the audience is not limited to people who can access you from a brick and mortar perspective. It's anybody who has access to a phone like I'm recording on, a computer, and obviously the internet. So you got e-commerce. You're creating content. The third thing that's very important is tap into your community. One of the things that small businesses do very well is create a customer community. You do it through greeting people who come through your doors, getting to know people, providing a product or service that they can rely on. So in the process, you've probably created an email list, text message list, old school address list, something where you can reach your customers. So for all these years, those customers have come through your doors and benefited from you. Now it's time to tap into that community to get assistance. You never know. When you put the call out there, you may have a trademark attorney or an intellectual property attorney who's come to your place of business for many years who can now help you with developing that product and getting the requisite legal paperwork done. You might have a great web designer who's part of your customer community, who can help you build your web presence. You may have somebody who specializes in virtual events. You never know until you tap into that community. So it's very, very, very important. We don't know how long this is going to last, but we know we'll get through it. So for small businesses, my advice to you, e-commerce, create content, and tap into your community, and everything's going to be all right.